Yo, what's up, everybody? It's Friday. Whew. Friday is a day that I've been told. I'm not sure if I believe it though.
Out of my way before I break
Victory is easy with reliable companions.
Yeah, victory is easy with rival companions.
Won't fire not. A lot saved up. What do I use it on?
How are we doing out there? It's been a heck of a week, hasn't it? Just gonna kick back, chill, Secret Mana, and then we might have to decide what we're gonna play next. As crazy as that sounds.
Let's take it out before it does more damage.
It's over.
That's what I call power. Watch out! Get ready!
Hey Thorpe, I started early just for you.
Gotcha! You're going down!
And the rest of our friends from across the pond.
Properly in this cramped cavern.
Alright, a question seed. Perfect. Like, we get one more question seed, and I think we're gonna go spin the wheels.
I can't get enough of this power.
As we really need to get What's-Her-Face to Tier 3 before we go to Endgame and Postgame.
This is my fight. No need to trouble
That's what I call power. Wasting time on weaklings. Don't hold back.
That's right, Thorpe. We're looking out for our friends over there in the UK.
Next. First is getting heavy. We should buy stuff to lighten the load.
You know, our friends across the pond are cool too, and even if they are, like, enjoying some bangers and mash and fish and chips and all that other fun stuff. You guys still get access to that in lockdown? You guys get fish and chip delivery?
The chances of injury victory.
Here it goes!
Ow! What can I say? I'm an F.
Ah, interesting, Thorpe. I could definitely go for some fish and chips. I haven't had the real deal fish and chips for a long time. Not very keto friendly, but eh. I don't think we're quite ready for the Black Rabbite. We haven't even beaten the regular game yet. I guess we could try it. We'd get destroyed, though. But having the boon from it would be insane.
This is getting heavy.
Yeah, I don't think we're gonna do that, Thorpe, but thanks for the recommendation. It's a good one. I'll think about it, though. Yeah, let's give this a whirl. We're gonna get annihilated, but just to see. So those of you not familiar with this fight, it is the hardest boss in the Manus franchise, not just the hardest boss in this game.
Got you covered!
I will never give up.
Here it goes!
No more! I'm on the job! Okay!
Ellie,
Come on.
Please!
again.
Come to me!
Definitely gonna need 2 core.
Here it goes!
Hang on, guys. Sorry, I got a call. I'll be right back. Hey guys, very sorry. Had a call there. Life remains very busy. I really hope I didn't leave the microphone on when I was on that phone call. That would be really awkward, wouldn't it? Okay, we're clearly not in any position to be fighting this thing at this point.
I'm on the job.
I knew it was way too early to try to fight the Black Rabbi, but you know, hey. We were there.
Alright, I'll clear your way. Here we go. Keep shooting. See that? Take this. Take this.
Oh, hey everybody that showed up when I was
Use it on.
AFK there for a moment.
It's just getting started.
And a warm Friday welcome to you. We are trying to farm up one more question mark seed before we go back to the inn and start trying to roll for my tier 3 Valkyrie.
It is unwise to get in our way.
And then we're going straight to the boss of the game, and then into post game.
Money. Let's buy some new equipment.
Hang on, I got a phone call again. Crazy. Very popular this evening. Very popular. Sure, Thorpe. Get me hooked up with that book deal. We'll take care of it. Yeah, Shaz. It's Friday, you know?
Barely broke a sweat.
Yeah, the days do kind of meld together, don't they? But yeah, you know. Started a little bit early, maybe not a great idea. I already got like a bunch of phone calls interrupting, so. You know, but I like to try things.
Alright, clear your way. Leave it to me.
Welcome to the Trials of Mana.
You're going down.
Be dangerous.
We've got Dargans. That's our motto.
Let us work together. Queen, be
I'm just chilling. I'll let them finish this. I didn't know there was another wave.
Allow me.
Here goes. Got you covered. Next. Here goes. Next. Ain't hurting for money. Let's buy some new equipment.
Alright, maybe we'll go try to get our new class now. I think we've got enough stuff, don't you? Yeah, we got 4 question mark seeds. We gotta get it in 4, right? We could always save Scum.
Out of my way before I sprint. I must have taken out all the enemies there,
Hey, what's up here, Gaiman? This is our second run through. We're nearing the end of the standard game, and we're moving directly into post-game. It's a short post-game.
Gotcha! You're going down! First is getting heavy. We should buy stuff to lighten the load.
So yeah, anyway, I had a blast with it the first time, Airgammon, so we started up a second playthrough immediately after with different characters. So we're gonna have a different final boss this time. What's up, D? How we doing on this amazing Friday?
No. 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 Sanctuary of Mana.
Skullhead. Sounds good.
Dragon Lord! He's going down!
I am worried for the safety of the goddess of Mana. Hurry! I pray that she is unharmed.
We got a lot of king gloves. Alright, we need to get the item here out of these four. I think that's it. I think we got it. First try. And then tiering up our box there is also very important. That'll give us more rainbow seeds so we can get best in slot stuff for post game. We did get it. Excellent. What does that mean? It means we can proceed directly to the boss of the game. Well, Play It 4 will be turning her into Class 4 pretty soon, so stay tuned for that.
Take this! Got a lot saved up. What do I use it on?
She's currently a Necromancer at Tier 3, but we're gonna take her to Tier 4. I don't know what she becomes after that. It'll probably be awesome.
We should work together to defeat this threat.
But first, we're gonna need to get credits.
The area is clear.
And battle a very powerful end
You've
boss.
earned a rest.
That will be very different than the boss we fought last go around.
Get ready! You're going down!
Easy peasy.
Now, Seathorpe, you can't just get somebody one duck. Ducks are social animals, and they get psychologically traumatized if they don't have at least one other duck with them. Preferably, you want to have a small squad of ducks. Duck care is very serious business. Icolas! What's up, Icolas? You're just in time to see the boss of the game for a Duran run. Oh, I see, Thor. Well, I'd love to adopt a duck.
It is unwise to get in our way.
Easy peasy. We can take the enemy in no time.
My aim was true, and my power unbeatable.
I think there's a little duck in all of us, you know what I mean?
Who is switching classes? Try
Finally!
to switch your class.
And Malchior picked Starlancer for Reese yesterday. He got to do that because he has been a real bro this week. So Starlancer it is. I don't know. Nope. Meteor thrust. Hell yeah. Got about 1,000 stat points we can put in for her now. Ooh, summons a winged god. Alright, that should be an interesting... We should be a lot stronger than we just were. That was definitely a big deal right there.
This is my fight. No need to trouble yourself. There is judgment upon
And with that, peace has returned. Don't worry.
Feel this one!
We're in good shape here, I think.
You're going down! Spirit.
That Seraph move looks pretty cool. I don't know if it does anything, but it looks cool.
Clear your way! Each of it! Stronger.
I mean, it does make everything purple. Alright, here we are, here we are, here we go, here we go, here we go. Boom, boom, boom.
Such a shame. The tree has withered completely, and the goddess of mana is no more.
No. How could you?
Oh, I see you are becoming weaker and weaker without the Tree of Mana. Understandable that fairies would perish along with the tree since they are born from it. I will now bring havoc and ruin to the world and usher in a new age of darkness with me as the supreme god.
No! I won't let you!
No! Fairy!
You know, despite this being a different boss, this segment is the same, even though they're different characters.
What a fool! Do you yearn for death that badly? Wait. I remember a fairy that met a similar fate. She was with that silly Prince of Volsena and his useless knight. I was caught unaware by the Golden Knight's foolish attack, and we both fell. It took me so long to regain my strength, but now... I am the strongest of the gods. No one alive can surpass me. Behold, this is my true form.
Ah, yes. Behold my true form. Okay, here we go, here we go, here we go. It's freaking on. A Dargan.
This is the final form of your new ruling god. Kneel and pray for a swift demise. You will all be sacrificed to me.
Even without the tree or mana power to help us, we will never give up. Not without a fight! Not as long as our hero, the chosen one of the Mana Sword, is here! Without mana, elementals and spirits may disappear from the realm. But you should not lose hope. You will be creating a new world for everyone! Come! You must stand up and fight! The future is in your hands! Whether you can see us or not, we'll be with you always. So keep fighting! You can't lose!
Pitiful! You have no chance. You cannot win without relying
Maybe
on the
we were the Sword of
strength
Mana
the
all
Sword of
along.
Mana. It is over for you all. Accept defeat.
You're wrong! Don't you see? Even without the physical Mana Sword, as long as the Chosen One is here, the sword that lives in all of our hearts, that we call hope, will never disappear!
Silence! I will destroy any sword you wield. You must understand how powerless you are against a supreme god. Now, kneel.
There we go. Here we freaking go.
This is it. Our final battle. Let's go, everyone!
I will not fall!
The Mondo Dragon?
True strength!
I will not fall!
Got you covered!
No!
Here goes! Got you covered!
My true strength!
Please, Sarah! I will not fall! Sarah's judgment upon her!
Strength!
Here goes! Got you covered!
Crush you!
No! I will not fall!
Eyes me! True strength!
Please, Sarah!
Eyes me!
No!
True strength!
He's getting pretty scary.
Got you covered!
Crush you!
I will not fall! Not like this!
Here goes! Got you covered! Get ready! You're going down!
Please, Sarah!
Here goes!
think that was easier than the Lich fight.
How? A supreme god cannot die?
I think that was easier than the Lich boss for Kevin. Get an easier mechanic.
Barry!
I can't.
Barry! Don't go!
Please. Don't worry.
What?
You see, fairies are like the sea to bring that mana. The mana we have, but if this.
Spoiler alert, we beat him.
Grandpa!
I know, Philly. What's the deal with that?
Charlotte! Oh, you are safe. I could never have faced your dearly departed parents if something had happened to you. I'm so relieved to see you unharmed.
Grandpa, what about you? Aren't you sick?
Heath himself managed to cure my illness. A vision of him came to me one night. He used forbidden dark magic to undo the curse and save me.
Forbidden dark magic. Hey,
Sacrificing
Malk, we got
himself.
the Star Lancer.
Then he disappeared. I tried to stop him. There was no need for him to throw
I mean, hey,
his
Stibbs, we did the
life
whole
away.
playthrough with Charlotte, and
For
we're
this
still
old
alive.
man's
So
sake. But
I'm
he
pretty
wanted to
excited about
atone
that.
for the darkness.
We got post game coming up. We get to see
So
what her tier 4
before
transformation
it was
is.
too late.
She's gonna have to do a quest by herself. Maybe it's gonna be insane. There were not tier 4 in the original game, but there are in this game because there's a post game segment with a post game dungeon, and they do let you class up to tier 4.
Charlotte!
The tier 4s aren't really as exciting as the tier 3s. It's mainly just a lot of stats, but the
The goddess
visuals
of mana
are
saved
important
me.
too.
When I sacrificed my corrupted soul,
You'll see very soon. Actually, the post game
I
is
found
pretty
myself
short.
Lost in a dark abyss.
It's basically just getting everyone tier
But
4 and then doing the final
suddenly,
dungeon.
A warm light rushed over me, and I heard the goddess speak. The goddess gave me what was left of her fairy life force and brought me back from the darkness. I would not be here if not for her. She saved my body and my soul.
Good to see you, Stibbs. Happy Friday.
Charlotte, are you okay?
And to you, Melk, as well. I had to farm up like 6 seeds to get that Star Lancer, so I hope you appreciate it. I had 3 for the other Valkyrie
It's
transition.
okay. I will not leave.
Yeah, you're just in time for credits on the core game, Stibbs. Night Elf Mohawk, it's a good one.
Reese! Elliot! Are you alright?
Uh-huh. I'm okay.
I am so...
You know, I had a really weird dream. I saw Mother and Father, and they looked so happy. And they told me something important. They wanted me to return to Laurent and help you bring prosperity back to the kingdom. They
Wasn't that
said
nice?
I shouldn't keep relying on you for everything. So, I'm gonna try my best.
So with any like post-game wrap-up at the end here, you get you finish the threads for each of your characters, especially your main character, obviously, and his quest chain.
Father, Mother, Elliot and I will work hard to build Laurent back into the peaceful kingdom it once was. Even though this world no longer has mana power, please continue to watch over my friend.
Duran, you're back safe and sound. I'm just so glad to see you.
We did it.
I'm sorry I made you worry, Wendy. Aunt Stella. It's over now.
You can tell me when you're ready, but you should go to the castle and report back to His Majesty.
That's a great idea.
That sounds like quite the adventure. Your journey was difficult, but it had to be done. Now is not the time for sadness. Loki is alive inside you all. His soul is freed and with you always. Valsena will follow where you lead. Future is yours.
That's a weird ending. Everybody else got a happy ending. Like, they literally resurrect everybody for everybody else. The dog. Even the guy who sacrifices his life using forbidden magic comes back. But they don't bring back Duran's dad. That's messed up. They literally retcon literally everyone else to come back alive, except for him. Oh, hi, Erland. Oh god, they don't even let me skip the credits the second time around? That's just not cool. I sat through them the first time. Alright, well, I'm gonna go get a water. And as soon as I'm back, well, it'll still be credits when I get back. I'll be taking questions in an AMA during that time. And then when credits are done, we will get into post-game immediately. Punch out some tier 4s, get into that final dungeon. And maybe even wrap up our main adventure tonight. I don't know. We'll see how long it takes. So yeah, I'll be right back. Ish. How's everybody liking the credits? We having a good time? We are the best credits, don't we, folks? Malik, you know what? I'd skip these credits if I could. At the same time, though, I'm also a guy who really likes credits because I think the people that work on a game should get credit. You know, it's hard to tell, you know, over text, Malik. Hey, Ketchy, what's up? How you doing tonight? So that is the second playthrough of this beautiful remake. But our adventure is not yet over. Post-game is substantial for something they gave us for no reason at all. I mean, they didn't have to give us a post-game. That was not in the original. It's not a very extensive endgame. It's got one big dungeon with a lot of recycled assets. But it does have Tier 4 and some other fun stuff too, and of course, a really cool new boss.
What is this? Where am I? Oh, I see. This world is...
No, that's not out for like a month, is it? FB, what's up? Hello to you. It's like a month. Ketchy, I don't want to hear it. That's not true. And it wasn't even. That was not even a warning moan. Okay.
Trials of Mana.
I'd be comfortable with my mom hearing that moan.
Why, this is all my worldly knowledge was
Grand Master Qua.
The spirit of Master Grand Qua is no longer in this realm. Why am I here? Oh no! The witch. She must have awakened.
head to the Royal Library. As they say, we post-game now. Now, in the post-game, each one of our characters is going to get a quest that they'll have to complete to get to Tier 4. Some have to do them on their own, and sometimes we can use help from our friends. I have no idea what the quests are for these characters, because we only did the quests on the other 3 characters last time. Hell yeah, J-Grizz, what'd you get? Tell me what you got in that motherload of games.
Welcome. Come, take a look. Thank you.
You know, J-Grizz, I am trying extra hard
Thank you.
to try to provide quality content for people during these times.
Thank you. Thank you.
In fact, I even have some other surprises this weekend that are going to join me on the stream for, hopefully a few extra smiles.
Come again.
I do what I can in my little part of this video game universe to make the world a better place. No hints, Mel. No hints.
Huh?
We don't do hints here. I showed Erlen a hint, though.
Yes. Your world is in great... Annis the Witch has been revived.
Annis the... who?
She's a magic user from the realm of the
I think this one will be more
Mana
fun if it's a
Annis is the
complete
reason
surprise.
this world continues to be...
Annis intends to open a portal to Mavolia and destroy... You must reach the strongest class I ever discovered.
Class 4.
Class 4.
FF 8, 9, and 10. Cool. Cool.
Please, you must
AC
find
Origins.
a way to
Quake
switch
2.
to Class 4.
Quake 2. It's 2020,
and
yo.
defeat Annis. Save them in order to reach Class... The Valor Sphere. The Kind Sphere. The Hope Sphere. Interesting. These class items can be found in places important. I beg of you.
Kept by someone. This ribbon belonged to my mother. Could it be what I need for Class 4?
No, I suppose not.
No. It must be some other object. Let us go to...
I think we should head toward... places that hold meaning for you all.
Luckily, the game doesn't make you find the areas to go to. It just tells you. Who do we want to do first? Let's just do Durant first. Why not? Interesting choice, Jagers. Interesting choice. Thanks for being here. Sounds like a pretty good gaming haul. This weekend, all I want to do is make a really good burger. No bun, of course. I'm gonna make up some dill pickle Big Mac sauce to put on it. 2 patties, Gouda cheese.
I bet His Majesty will know something about...
I do not like eating
Valor
burgers with a knife
Sphere.
and fork, but
Guess we better go ask him.
gotta do it. Can't have those carbs from the bun.
You have come at a most opportune time. I have awaited your arrival.
Waited for me?
In these trying times, the world is in need of sword masters of... What say you, Durant?
Tournament.
I imagine the kingdom would rejoice.
Yes, sir.
However, you no longer belong.
Hey, Duran. Looks like I'm your first opponent. Think you're tough? Huh? Do ya? You got another thing coming.
Duran?
Wow.
take this time to prepare.
That guy's gonna beat me? I don't think so.
The Sword Mastery Tournament will now commence.
You're about to see how strong I've become firsthand. This is what training will get you. You ready, Duran?
You work so hard. I am certain you will win, Duran.
I swear, whoever was voicing Reese was just reading off of a sheet of paper. Well, that was epic.
Yield! I yield!
Hold your weapon!
Where's the real boss?
Duran is the winner!
I am glad you are not injured.
Seriously, she's a
Duran,
robot.
I see that you have become much stronger.
No! But I trained so hard to beat you! Hey, Duran. Next time, you'll be begging me to go easy on you. That's a promise.
Yeah, you wish. I'll fight you anytime.
You have progressed to the finals, Duran. You must be prepared. Well, come back and talk to me when you're ready. Be warned, your next opponent will not be...
Zedlars, when I'm not streaming for you guys, that's what I do. I'm actually in JoJo. I'm one of the secret Joestars.
The Sword Mastery Tournament Finals will now commence.
But there's
Oh,
no
I'm gonna have to fight the king.
Am I meant to fight you, Your Majesty?
No, Duran. I have a very specific opponent in mind for
You got it, Stibbs.
for the final round of this contest. Duran's opponent for the Sword Mastery Tournament is Loki, the Golden Knight.
Well, they did bring back your dad.
Loki?
This is BS.
But
remember how I was talking about
my
that?
dad.
They retconned this
That's
game so much.
impossible. My dad is dead.
Duran, my son, I am here to test what sort of soldier you have become. Now, put our past behind you and fight me. I challenge you.
Dad. All right. I'll defeat you in my own right. As a fellow swordsman. Golden Knight? I accept!
Now then, begin.
I never dreamed I would have the chance to face my son in battle. This, too, is thanks to the providence of the goddess of mana. Can you master your sword?
He's using Crimson Wizard attacks. Could he be the Crimson Wizard in disguise?
Here it goes!
Strength of the Golden Knight! Duran, come at me!
Got you covered!
Can you master your sword?
Get ready! You're going down!
Dang it.
Duran, come at me!
Here it goes!
Strength of the Golden Knight!
Here it goes!
Come at me!
Got you covered! Here it goes!
Strength of the Golden Knight!
Duran! You're keeping me on my toes. It's obvious that you trained hard.
I didn't understand what strength was when I was little. All I wanted was to be like you. Now I understand. And I ain't gonna lose this fight!
Strength of the Golden Knight!
There you go.
Hold your weapons!
Epic battle.
Duran is the winner! Well fought, Duran. You have become the strongest swordmaster in the world.
Yeah, I noticed that, Thorpe.
Dad!
Fear not, my son. I cannot linger, for I am no longer.
He doesn't get. This is the worst story ever.
To move on after this, our final match. You have surpassed me in fighting prowess. What more could a father wish to see from his son? I have no regrets.
This game brings more people back to life and dead again than like a Marvel comic.
I
man.
humbly thank you.
It's insane.
For all that you have done for me.
I, too, welcomed this opportunity. Think nothing of it, Loki, my friend.
Until we meet again, Your Highness.
Until we meet again.
Stay strong, Duran. Take care of Wendy. What better way could a man depart this world than in the arms of his son? The greatest swordsman in the land.
Dad!
You know.
To the winner of the tournament, Duran, we award the legendary treasure of Valsena, the Valor Sphere.
Duran, is that?
But your dad just died again.
Class item!
Oh my god.
Alright!
The Quass item. Jesus. I gotta use charge attacks. Strong ability, but I hate using charge attacks. Alright, what's next? Yeah, of course she says Duran. That's his name. Well, let's do Charlotte's next. This will be fun, right? It does, Melk. Isn't that cool? I arranged it that way. I do have some interesting lighting solutions that I am working on right now, so we won't have to be in disco EDM all the time. Working on a lot of things for the stream. Alright, we're gonna find out that he's in trouble again, or something.
Charlotte, have you returned for a visit?
I just wanted to ask you something, Grandpa.
Please, ask away. If there is
Have fun,
anything
FB.
in
Thanks
my
for being
power
here,
I
as
can
always.
do for you, Charlotte, I wish to help.
Grandpa, have you heard of the Hope Sphere?
Where
Give me some of that
did
pizza.
you hear of that? I see. Charlotte, you have learned so much of the world in the brief time I have known you. The Hope Sphere. No one has mentioned it in years. Charlotte, that treasure allowed your parents, Laran and Shayla, to overcome the laws of their peoples to unite.
Wow, a
in
sphere that lets you break the law. That's powerful stuff.
Papa and Mama?
In order to stop such tragedy from befalling another, I sealed the Hope Sphere deep within the woods of Wanderer.
I remember those woods.
But why are you asking about the sphere now? You cannot be thinking of using it yourself. I understand.
The Crichton novel?
I promised I would not deny someone their heart's desire again, lest tragedy befall us once more. However, remember what your parents sacrificed so that you might live. Treasure their gift.
Don't worry. I won't throw my wife away.
Once you have recovered the Hope Sphere,
Sphere, yes. Sphere was a good book. I enjoyed it immensely, actually.
I will release the seal so that you may once again use it. Please, be careful, and do...
The movie I recall being pretty awful, but the book was good. Very, spooky underwater stuff, which is always scary, right? Really tapped into, you know, the Sphere actually had some really smart stuff going on. At the same time, it was like sort of a mystery, it had horror elements, very spooky underwater stuff.
Something wrong?
You do not have to do this if it is too difficult. I understand.
Papa? No, it's nothing. Come on, let's go.
Yeah, I remember the movie being bad. Not lackluster, but bad.
Welcome. I have a wide variety.
Congo
of
was
weapons
not
for you to
great,
play.
but I've seen worse.
I had wanted this.
You're welcome. Come again.
Welcome. Without quality armor, it won't matter how good your weapons are. These should do me well.
This is useful. I had wanted this.
Without quality armor, it won't matter how good your weapons are. Come again.
I like that. No BS, just gets you right to the point you need to be at. Let's do it up.
Huh. What's that light up there?
I do not believe we have come across that before.
Good take there, Reese.
Is this the Hope Sphere? Whoa, whoa! What's going on?
Watch out! I think it's here because of that light.
This was precious to my mama and papa. I won't give it to anyone. This is my responsibility. You want a piece of Charlotte? Come and get it! I'll whip you whim from whim. Don't.
I will not fall.
You gotta be careful, others will whip you whim from whim.
You're going down!
Watch it!
Here it goes!
I like this boss music, it's very jazzy.
Got cover! Here goes! You're gonna feel this one!
Yeah, me too, Eddie, me too.
You're going down!
There's judgment upon you!
Go!
won admirably.
The Revenant is down.
I did it! I protected the precious memories of my parents. Papa, Mama, I did it!
I was rolling. I was doing rolling.
Oh. Charlotte, is that you?
Charlotte, are you there?
Papa? Mama? Is it really you?
Charlotte, let me see you.
Oh, oh, dear Charlotte.
Papa! Mama!
Dearest Charlotte, now listen. We are no longer part of this world. What you see here before you now is the part of our life force absorbed by the Hope Sphere when your mother and I used forbidden magic.
Our physical bodies are no more, and we cannot linger. Oh, it's impossible for us to hold you. Forgive us.
No. It's okay. I'm not
Her dead is however many feet tall it needs to be for the story.
You gave me everything. So I just...
We understand, Charlotte. We always knew you would grow up to be the sweet, capable girl you have become.
Charlotte.
You know what? Play It Forward Gaming Charlotte is.
You're always with
Our sweet, sweet Charlotte.
She is what she is, and we appreciate it.
Mama? I won't cry anymore. Okay, let's get going. We gotta go back to Grandpa Elfinelda and get this seal off.
That's 2. We got 2 of the tier 4 items. Let's go get that third one, and then we'll tier everybody up, and then it's off to the dungeon.
Got you covered.
We are going to get some serious stat boosts with that tier up.
Here it goes. Got you covered. Here it goes. Got you covered. Here it goes. Got you covered. Here it goes.
I don't think that's fair, Eddie. What if Charlotte just grew on me over the course of this playthrough? Did you see us take out the Revenant?
These graves... Heath...
It was really creepy.
Oh, Charlotte.
I brought the Hope Sphere with me.
Good. There. Now the sphere can be utilized once more. If I had not been so...
Papa and Mama were happy, even if everyone was against them.
You are my sweet granddaughter.
With this, I can reach Class 4!
That's really good. If I already like pretty much have unlimited MP with these other moves I have, but that's good. All right, one more. Reeds.
Do you know where we can find the Kind Sphere, Reese?
I suppose Alma might have an idea. She was a trusted friend of my parents, after all.
God, I hope I don't have to fight anything solo with her.
Your Highness, how are you faring?
Alma, have you ever heard talk of it may be a keepsake of my father's, or perhaps an heirloom?
An heirloom? Oh, yes, yes, I may have an idea. His late Majesty, King Joster, once told me that his...
The Somnosa Meadow?
As I heard it, a special royal artifact, and I believe it was called the Kind Sphere.
Congrats, Reese.
You were right to come back.
I am...
She's the worst. She's worse than Charlotte. That's right. That's right, Play It Forward. You figured it out. You stumbled upon the secret. Oh god, there's gonna be like level 14 enemies here trying to stop me. It's gonna be hilarious. Listen, I think Charlotte's really grown on us over the course of this playthrough.
We overpowered the enemy. This is my fight.
Next. Next.
Okay, stay true.
Got a lot saved up. What do I use it on? That's what I call power.
we're almost to the meadow. I just hope it's not a solo activity for her.
My father's crowning ceremony took place here, but... where could the Kind Sphere be?
Whoa, what?
Uh-oh! That big shadow is getting closer! Ah! I cannot believe this is happening!
I can't either.
No.
This is ridiculous.
The Kind Sphere was the pride of my kingdom. And my father. I will not give in. I see lance attacks are your specialty as well. As both the princess and the captain of the Amazon Guard, I swear that I will win this fight!
A lot of damage on the screen right now. Can't even like see anything. My God.
No time to celebrate. Let's get moving.
All right. That was a bee boss, a bug. Just shows up, drops the item we need for a class change, and flies away.
It's the Kind Sphere!
I guess it's better than like being reunited with your dad for like 5 seconds.
If that is the case, I regret our violent actions.
Don't be sorry.
You gotta check and make sure that's the Kind Sphere.
Of course.
I can't wait to see what Charlotte's class change is going to be from Necromancer.
This feeling.
You have grown so much, Reese.
Oh God, no.
I
Ghosts,
see you
always
took care of
ghosts.
Elliot as best you could, even in my absence. Such a heavy responsibility for a child. I am so.
You did so
I think the dead speak more in this game than
despite
people.
your young age. I fear I relied too heavily on you, Reese. Forgive me.
No. No. There.
I see. Thank you.
Reese, I am sorry. We must
go
leave this
now.
realm soon.
May the
We must go back to our home planet.
blow favor.
Do not worry, Father. Watch over me. With Laurent's legendary Kind Sphere, I will be able to progress to Class 4. I am
Yeah,
sorry
that's
to have
totally
taken
something
up
that you
so
would
much
say
of
to
our
like your
time.
parents who you haven't seen in a billion years. That ability is not great.
Now you found all the class items. Let's go back to Grand Croix.
They do. It's internally called in the game Class 4, which is hilarious, right? You would think they would just call it, like, you know, I don't know, something. Something that indicates a power upgrade that isn't a technical term. Now, behold my true power. We're gonna go get Class 4 right now on all my characters. It's gonna be amazing.
It is unwise to get in our way.
Let's hurry along.
Let us work together to defeat the enemy.
Get out of my way before I break you! Don't hold back! We're going down! Take this!
Easy peasy.
Yeah, Chris, they kept a lot of the sound effects, and they did a good job with them, the ones that they spiced up. Nothing better than that, the sound of shaking a treasure chest, popping out of candy. Like I said, they were very faithful. You could say to a fault, but I wouldn't.
We can hit this enemy in no time.
That's what I call power!
I said you could say that, but I wouldn't. I think it's a great remake overall. They could have taken more chances and done some things with it, but you know, it's faithful to the original. Let's do this class change.
Who is switching classes?
And I'd wager that most people here have never played the original.
Try to switch your class.
The Berserker! Hey, that sounds like me. Not sure if I dig the getup, but yeah, Chris, I agree with you there. I don't like that they did that. I really wanted this to succeed so we'd get a new mana game. Like a real new mana game. Yeah, timing, you know. Timing is a lot.
Who is switching classes? Try to switch your class.
The meteorite. That's not a class, that's an object, silly. Ooh, the Elysium Slash. That sounds like it's going to be potent. Chris, I wanted this game to sell like a bazillion copies so that we get a new mana game.
Who is switching classes?
I still hope we do.
Try to switch your class.
Charlotte has actually not gotten very interesting outfits. It's all been palette swaps. That's like a cool looking outfit though. The Chaos Bringer. That is definitely what Charlotte is. She is the herald of all evil. Yes, Chris. But you know, Square is always seems to be very happy to like bring old things back with little changes and just shoot them out on mobile or Steam or whatever. I want them to actually put the resources into making a new mana title because it would be awesome. I never know what they think Play It Forward. I honestly have no idea. It was a game that they spent, like, you know, there was definitely, like, media behind it. We got to see this game at multiple preview time periods, so, like, they thought it was important enough for that, anyway. It wasn't just something they threw out. I would love to switch that class, Thorpe. Oh, I should probably put some points in, huh? We're gonna even have some better abilities for him from his other trees. Hey, cool, Thorpe. Enjoy that. Yeah, Chris, I hope so too. But I always feel like games like this, like, how hyped do you really get at from a game coming out? 1995 remake game. The Mana series isn't what it was, you know? People don't, it's not a household name like it was back in the day. Alright, we're a little stronger.
You have, with the strength of Class 4, you may be able to defeat Annis the Witch. No, you must. Now that Annis has awakened, I do not know how or when she will begin sowing chaos. Do not delay. You must go to where Annis is hiding.
Wait, what? A voice?
I could sense someone honing in on my presence, but I never expected you, Grand Croix. You pitiful mortals seek to defy me? How? A diversion from annihilating the planet could be enjoyable. Come, amuse me.
The time for delays is past.
Wow. Is that good? That's pretty good. Definitely need to get some new moves for her. Need some more points. We're getting close.
Welcome. Come, take a look. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Always good to have a spare. Thank you. Always good to have a spare. Thank you. Come again.
That wasn't very good. Hopefully our journey through the finals dungeon gets us some rainbow seeds so we can get some best in slot gear, because we don't have any yet, I don't think. Yeah, you know, Star Ocean is another series that has definitely lost its way, in my opinion. I have extremely fond memories of the old Star Oceans, like Silver Star Story.
Something ominous nearby. Ominous and powerful. Very powerful.
This entrance is how we get to the witch.
No, Lunar and Star Ocean are not the same series.
You all ready?
Those are different series.
Good. Let's go.
I probably misspoke. Yeah, my bad, Stibbs.
This place looks nothing like our world.
Definitely not the same same series.
There are so many strong monsters.
Yeah. Try not to die, everyone. Take this.
Let's see what my new ability looks like, yeah?
Get out of my way before
Gonna have to get to 400% first. These are the strongest monsters you can find anywhere in the game. They do have a pretty good drop rate on the rainbow seeds, though, which drop the best stuff.
This must be an illusory world, made by Yanis herself. She constructs it from the memories and subconsciouses of others.
What? The switch needs to keep her hands off my memories.
You have improved greatly. Don't worry, I've got this. Come to me. It's over.
Good on me yet.
Alright, I couldn't really tell what happened there, but I think it was really strong.
Get out of my way before I break you. Next. I feel stronger. Ennis? I don't care if this ain't real. How dare you mess with my home?
Reese just keeps casting Seraph, which turns the whole world purple, where you can't see anything.
Let's take it out before it does more damage. You must have taken out all the enemies nearby.
This is a large dungeon, I think the biggest in the game, by a very good margin. Sort of bloated. Now, so many possibilities played forward gaming. Let's focus on the game at hand, yeah?
Let's take it out before it does more damage.
I think they stuffed this place so hard full of like fights and garbage just to make sure that you get enough levels to be able to take out Anise at the end. And so that you get enough rainbow seeds to have maybe some legit gear for that fight, because you do need it.
It is unwise to get in our way.
Purse is getting heavy. We should buy stuff to lighten the load.
Leave it to me, Wookiees.
You hurting for money? Let's buy some new equipment.
I like it how Reeds, who is more of a melee character, just keeps chain casting Seraph. But my summoner is being pretty sparing with her spells. And yes, you can cheese this whole game by just selecting your caster as a main and just casting it over and over. It's a thing you can do, but it's really boring, and it's not the spirit of the game, I don't think. Because bringing up the cast wheel stops time.
This could get me.
By the way, that was also a way you could play the original game too.
Area clear of threats.
And that goes for Secret of Mana as well, not just this one.
Be careful. This could get
See if we can see it this time.
threats.
4K damage, not
We've
bad.
earned a rest. It is unwise to get in our way. The area is clear of threats. We've earned a rest. Let us work together to defeat the enemy! Okay!
It's just getting started. Watch out!
Easy.
Yo, I think this team is pretty strong.
Watch out! Here it
This energy is amazing. I feel so powerful.
One character got one, Thorpe. One character. Not all of them.
Did you see that? I was great.
We should work together to defeat this threat.
A lot saved up. What do I use it on?
Yeah, we did get two.
Don't worry.
Such power! What can I
Hey, always take time on weaklings.
Don't underestimate Charlotte.
If there's one thing we learned, it's that you don't underestimate Shawwet.
Get ready! Take time on weaklings.
Okay. The area is clear of threats.
When Shawwet was in Burma, Mr. Wayne.
Take time on weaklings.
Okay. We must continue to triumph.
And when you see a pool with dragons, the frost dragon is the most dangerous because it can turn you into snowmen.
Let us work together to defeat the enemy! Please,
Don't underestimate Charlotte.
Got a rainbow seed from that one. It's nice. That fight's probably a decent place to farm rainbow seeds. I don't think we need them. We're doing really good this run. We don't need that premium loot.
Let's take it out. Who does more damage?
it is unwise to get in our way.
We don't need that premium woot.
It is unwise to get in our way.
Quit on me yet.
There we go, the big one. That has got to be one of the strongest ultimates that I've seen.
Stuff to lighten the whip. Let's take it out. Who does more damage? Get moving.
Be careful! This could
A creepy ghost.
Got you covered. Use it on. Here it goes. Got you covered.
Played Forward Gaming, it's a creepy ghost.
Be careful! This
First is getting heavy. We should buy stuff to lighten the load.
As you may have noticed, this is a very large dungeon. Excessively large. Some would say perhaps padded a little bit. I wouldn't say that though, because all the post game was a bonus, right? Got treated as such.
Take it out. Or it does more damage.
We must continue to triumph. Let us work together to defeat the enemy! Please, Sarah!
You must have taken out all the enemies nearby. Let's buy some new equipment.
It keeps reminding me that I need to buy new equipment, but there's really nothing to buy. I just have a bunch of money.
Hostile energy! Be careful! This energy is amazing. I feel so powerful.
Get out of my way before I break. Next. Next.
I'm getting good at this.
Next.
We can hit this enemy in no time. Did you see that? I was great.
I mean, the fourth hit on his combo once you class change was just absurd.
Leave it to me, Wookiee.
So yeah, every class gets that as part of their potential combos at tier 3. Which is light, 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 strong. Which does insane damage. But with him, his last hit's very serious.
This is bad. This is really bad.
Are you hurting for money? Let's buy some new equipment.
I can't buy any no equipment, okay? Stop telling me that, Duran. Stop it.
This one is so annoying.
Holy crap, 6K.
That's the spirit.
Now see, that's just ridiculous. Why even put 100 gold at this point in the game? Why does it even exist? You get literally like 100 times that per fight.
Get out of my way before I break you! Take this!
This is not ideal.
Here it goes!
Let us work together to defend.
Well, Chris, at least in MMOs they give you some kind of... Most MMOs nowadays give you alternate progression systems. At cap.
Get out of my way before I break you!
Yeah, there are things to do with the money in WoW, at cap at least, right? Like, lots of different things. You don't really have anything to do in this game with money, and it's not the fact that it was even a money goal, it was the fact that it was 100 gold, okay? A completely meaningless sum, even in, like, the first hour of this game. In a post-game dungeon, as a reward.
We can take this enemy in no time.
Who do I use it on?
I think we're getting close. We're at least halfway through the dungeon. And those right there were from Rainbow Seeds, so they may have been best in slot gear. Yeah, this is BIS for Charlotte's chest piece, but not really what we wanted. It looks like we got our best in slot ring too. Light on real upgrades though. You really want to get those big weapon upgrades. They make a huge difference. Oh boy, we still got a ways to go. But I think that this Winter Wonderland is the final stage.
Got a lot saved up. Do I use it on?
Jake Grizz, it was celebrated. Welcome. Good to see you. We're gonna order pizza here soon. I wish.
I will not fall. This is getting heavy. We should buy stuff to lighten the look.
You guys remember in the 80s and 90s when getting pizza was like super special? It still is, but not the same. You know what I mean? You know what I mean.
Got a lot saved up. What do I use it on?
I may have just gone too okay boomer for y'all, but it was a real treat getting pizza back in the day.
Let us work together to defeat the enemy.
Hey Naka, what's up? We're having a real ducking good time here tonight.
It is unwise to get in our way.
That's the spirit. Watch out! Don't quit on me.
Check out this move, Naka. It's pretty sweet. Yo, I remember that too, Julie.
I can make a difference.
Get out of my way before I must have taken out all the enemies nearby.
But yeah, man. Delivery pizza was a magical part of my childhood, okay? It was a rarity. But when you got it, it was like it was amazing.
Don't worry.
Yeah, Chris, there you go. That was the ultimate combo, right? You get to rent a game.
I'm getting good at this.
I mean, I kept that going well throughout my teens, honestly. I wouldn't go with my parents, go with friends, right? You'd be like, take like an hour to pick out the perfect game and the perfect movie. And And then get a pizza. Mm.
Here you go. Clear your way. Leave it to me.
Yeah, I wasn't renting in the final, you know. Yeah.
Allow me. Well fought.
I was so scared.
Dude, back in those days, me and my friend crew, we were definitely those guys, alright? We would hang out in the video store, like, for hours. Literal hours. Picking stuff out, like seeing, oh man, this one's not in yet? It's been gone all week. When's it coming back? We really want to play insert latest title here. How can we only have 5 copies?
Got you covered. Here goes.
This is my fight. No need to throw
No, we don't have RTX enabled, not yet. Not gonna. The new computer is still not built. I'm still waiting on the final piece, which is the motherboard, actually. And then I'll put that puppy together. Shouldn't take me long.
All right. Clear your way. Quit on me yet.
Like seriously, like you guys have no idea how much time I spent in video stores. It got to the point where me and my friend group, like, you know, got labeled regulars at eventually. So like, when the new game did come in, and you knew there wasn't going to be enough copies, there'd be like, there'd be the behind-the-counter just returned copy. And we'd be able to get that, you know, under the table. I think I had moved on by the time they got an anime section, Chris, but like back when I was going to video stores, they still had the adult section. You know, the roped off area.
Don't blow it.
Barely broke a sweat.
I was never at the video store scenario for me. Never really involved anime, sadly enough. Yeah, there was an adult section in 2 out of the 3 video stores that I went to. And like, they probably honestly didn't care if you were underage and went in there. They just, you know, there was like a sign and like, and you know, you had to go like in the back area. It was really a big warning sign and everything.
Let's work together to defeat the enemy.
But I don't think they actually gave a crap.
Can't get enough of this power.
But to us, you know, to us kids and teens, it was like this great forbidden area. It was very weird. I mean, back in those days, you couldn't just find whatever was behind the curtain with 3 clicks, right? We didn't have the internet.
Be careful! This could get
You're beating anything right, Billy.
For money, let's buy some new equipment.
Nah, Naka, we saw some people, like I said, we were in there a lot, so we actually saw some people go back there and rent stuff. Sort of like legendary, right? Us kids in awe of that. Just like, look what he did. I can't wait till we're old enough to go back there. Obviously, we never did, because by the time we were old enough, those things had pretty much gone away. But they were all, like, very chill with it as far as the clerks go, and it was like, yeah, it's just like any other thing. From our limited experiences as starry-eyed children. You gotta remember, this is the same, like, period of time where we were, like, playing board games that involved videotapes, and we thought that was, like, the best, the craziest technology we'd ever see. This is where, like, something like voicemail was voicemail on your home phone, an answering machine, was considered magical technology, alright? Yeah, Chris, you know, I post about that game a lot, because that was one of them. Although it wasn't called Atmosphere here in the States, it was called Nightmare.
It is unwise to get in my way.
In the UK, it was called Atmosphere. See, that's what we had, Naka. There was a lot more board game playing in the NES days, let me tell you. They were like, you'd play NES for like 6 hours until you got your ass kicked at Karnov. After passing the sticks for like 5 hours, and then you'd be like, alright, fuck this. Let's play a board game. Like Rygar or Karnov or any of the many extremely difficult NES games, which was everything at the time. And then you'd switch to, because you'd have like 4 people around, like the 3rd guy would show up, the 4th guy would show up, they'd bring Pepsi or pizza. And you're like, passing the sticks is great with 2, but like when you get to like 4, you reach a critical mass, you're like, okay, it's board game time. We played a lot of, like I said, we played Nightmare. We were big in those videotape games. We played a lot of RPGs, a lot of Hero Quest, Dragon Strike, anything that wasn't D&D but was very like D&D.
We can take this enemy in no time.
My group never got into D&D straight up. We played a ton of Hero Quest, though. Hero Quest had some really good stuff to it. Like, I have nightmares about encountering Chaos Knights, Chaos Wizards still, man. That game was legit. And if you just had like one friend to hang out with for the day and you were like tired of, again, Karnov or, God, any of those games, any of the NES like original run was just like, those games are so punishing. Just punishing memorization was all they really were. But they were awesome, but still.
hardly worth the trouble.
But if you said like one friend over, you'd pull out the Battle Masters. I don't think any of you guys could remember that one. But it was really badass. It was my first taste of like tabletop wargaming, but it was an accessible board game format with a giant mat, huge mat. You needed a full clean room to play that game. The game board was enormous. Yeah, Super Mario Bros. 3 is definitely an awesome game, no doubt. That was well past first generation of the kind of ridiculously hard titles. By the time you got to SMB3, they were making legit, they were making games. Not that the stuff before SMB3 wasn't games, but like they were very strict as far as like what they were. Like, there really was just, like, a thing of, like, you jump here, you use your ability here, you jump here, you use your ability here. I've heard of that one, Chris. I haven't played it, though. But the Battle Masters game I'm talking about came with this ginormous plastic mat. And it did go... It's two armies. It was like orcs versus humans, as was popular at the time. And you did need a giant play space. Table usually wouldn't even cut it. You would need floor space.
It is unwise to get in our way. It is unwise to get up. There is judgment upon
And with that, peace has returned.
I don't know if peace has returned just yet, Charlotte, but thanks for the optimism.
This is my fight. No need to trouble you.
Stay true. And with that, peace has returned. We can take this enemy in no time. And with that, peace has returned.
Faster quit on me yet.
Come to me!
before I break you!
Like I said, there are a lot of enemies here in this last dungeon. But I do think we're getting close to the end.
Felicity, be careful!
Next! You hurting for money? Let's buy some new...
Leave it to me, please! Too bad! Please,
Taking out all the enemies nearby. Let's take it out. Here's does more damage. Got a lot saved up. What do I use it on?
We do have a pretty decent supply of rainbow seeds, so hopefully we get some good best in slot gear before the final battle.
It is unwise to get in our way.
Got a lot saved up. What do I use it on?
I think those like demon swords and demons are the highest drop rate in the game for rainbow seeds.
It is unwise to get in our way. I knew I had such power within me. This is my fight. No need to trouble yourself.
Back together.
All done. Don't go. Too bad. Don't underestimate Charlotte.
Alright, alright. We're doing good.
This is my fight. No need to trouble yourself.
You hurting for money? Let's buy some new equipment. Get out of my way before I
Okay. And with that, peace has returned. It is unwise to get in our way.
Quit on me.
Yeah, you know, Julie, it's a thing.
It's over for you.
The area is clear of threats.
Only in the Mana series would a post-game dungeon have rabbites. Baby rabbits. Stibs, I did on the first run. We're gonna do that probably on this run after we beat the final boss. We did take him out on the first playthrough. Alright, we got at least one more area here to go through. I'll be right back. I'm gonna refresh my water. Okay, it's not a water, it's a feisty cherry Diet Coke. I'll be right back. Hey, Thorpe, it's okay. I understand. You're across the pond. Don't stay awake if you don't want to. There's always more stuff to play. Thank you so much for coming, man. We're gonna wrap up post game tonight, I think, too, including the Rabbite. So you can catch that on the VOD, Thorpe. No worries. I'll be right back. Alright, where are we at? I think this is the last floor.
This is my plan. No need to trouble.
Thanks, Naka.
We won admirably.
Super Replay, baby. Best series of all time, right? #1 new show. You know, I'm not supposed to talk about it. I don't want to talk about it until it's set in stone, Naka, but me and Kim are working on something special right now, okay? I'll say that much. And it's something that people have been requesting for a very long time. But because things are very tough right now, you know, I can't give you a timeline, I can't give you anything more than that. I can tell you there have been some very serious conversations about that piece of content. I can tell you that that specific thing that you mentioned is something that could very well be a reality very soon. And I hope that if we do it, you're really excited about it, because it's very difficult to find the time to do a major production like that right now. Hey, what's up, Squiddo? Well, I'm glad I'm giving you life, Ergame, and that's what I'm here for. But like I said, don't count on anything. But I told you, like, if we can do it, we are going to do it. It's been discussed. You too, Ergame.
Stuff to lighten the load.
Link is not an archer, Dance for Demon. No, Squid. See, that's why I don't like saying stuff on here. I did not say that. I said a very specific piece of content may happen. If anybody talking about SR in general coming back, that's going to have to go through somebody else, and it ain't me. said a very specific playthrough of a very specific game might happen. Involving very specific parties. I'm aware that he did that, Squid, and that you can hold him to, but I'm talking about something else. Charlotte uses maces, Naka. Flails, to be specific. J. Grizz, I'm not commenting on that. That you're gonna have to talk to somebody different. But like I said, like I already told everybody, like I said, the Bloodborne project is a very good possibility of happening. But for actual, like, you know, SR, I'm not the guy you gotta talk to. Yeah, you know, like I said, this is something that me and Kim and other parties involved have been talking about internally for a long time. Especially with work from home and the challenges that we're facing right now, you know, creating the issue with work from home. We're a team that travels a lot to see games. So we still have tons to do. It's difficult to get time for those projects.
By the minute.
But that said, we're interested. We want to do it,
must be getting close. Be careful from here on out.
Hopefully, I have more news for you on that front soon. Yeah, Jakers, that's weird to me, how podcasts are getting harder to fit in podcasts yet. Hey, Naka, trust me. When and if it happens, and again, I have good confidence that it will happen, you will know. Alright, here we go. We gotta hope for some best of select gear. We're at the final boss, by the way. Four Hruntings! I mean, I bet it's strong, but that sucks. We didn't get more than one. If I was a lesser man, what I would do is save scum that one and re-roll those items. But you know what? We're not going to do that. Alright, this is it. The big un.
What is this? Hey, you two! Look!
Bold of you to come here instead of running away.
So, you're Annis the Witch, huh?
I have but one desire. Use the portal to Mavolia to destroy the world. I will ruin this realm with my own two hands. Now, behold my power and despair at your worthlessness. Ride, worthless mana worms! Fall from the tower of your dreams and wallow in the pits of despair! Feed me with your pain!
Oh, so this is Annis the Witch. Her power is almost on par with the goddess of mana. Is this it?
Barry, snap out of it. We didn't come here to lose. We're gonna win.
Come to me!
Wow, you guys, this new sword, this best in slot sword, I'm doing like insane damage now. Dude, it just killed half our HP and it's, oh my god. I just wish I would've got the best in slot weapons for the other two characters.
Go!
You really thought this was over? I can never be purged from this world. Someday, I will be revived and bring chaos with me. Once time passes and you are long gone from this realm, I will remain, biding my time. Chaos will reign.
We won!
Not quite. But you dealt her a major blow.
Well,
So for those who don't know, you can play her on different difficulties now with time trials. We can start taking her on hard. And, we can start taking her in different time periods. You gotta beat her under 4 minutes, then you gotta beat her in under 2 minutes.
Youth is the hope. Ah, my...
I think this crew could actually crush her in under 2 minutes if I get the other top tier weapons for my other companions. But I know what you've all been waiting for. The real boss. The hardest boss in the Secret of Mana, in the Mana series. The entire franchise.
got you covered! Here it goes! Got you covered! Here it goes! Got you covered!
Hello, Rock. We are under-geared for this encounter. But I think we'll be okay.
Welcome. Come again.
How shall we fare against the strongest enemy in the Mana franchise? The entire, like, this thing was insane. Like, back when you had to beat it, there was no tier 4, right? So you basically had to, like, get all your guys level 99. It was for extreme users only. And there is an image of the creature itself. Pure terror, they say. Powerful enemy lies ahead. Now, this is the only time that I know of that they actually warn you twice. Hey, Stibbs. It's on consoles, it's on Switch, PS4, and we're playing on PC, naturally. It might be on Xbox too, I'm not sure. But I know it's on those three. Even though everyone wants to pick it up on their Switch, I recommend not doing so, because on Switch it's only 30 FPS. PS4 or PC if you want to play. Are you certain, they say? If you get hit by his, like, jump and womp, you die instantly. Aram, this is the last boss we have to go. This is it. Wait, there's no Aomentwa. Just the Wabite.
Is this it? Huh, allow me. Here.
Yeah.
Use this.
Come on.
That was really close.
Please, Sarah.
You're going down.
You may have noticed, unlike other bosses, if you defeat his, like, instant kill ability, you don't get a window of attack on him. He doesn't care. In fact, this dude just gets straight up, like, legit stronger constantly over the course of the fight. You can note his little color-changing phases. They're very distinct. He's now in the red phase, so he will be in the most difficult form for the rest of the fight. If you ever get hit by that Jumbonk, you die instantly.
Catch cover.
In this fight, basically, you have to be ready for anything. We failed to kill his instant kill effect. Luckily, that's the one that only brings us down to like 1% health. However, as you can see, he followed it up with the other one, which will kill us all instantly if we don't kill it. Putting me in an awkward position where I have to go for it.
Next.
And as I said, breaking this guy's ultimate kill combos moves, it doesn't like give you that window it does in every other single boss in the game, where if you mess up their kill attack, you get a shot at them. That doesn't work here.
Got you covered. Steal this one.
Seraph judgment upon you.
You're going down.
Yes, the demons he summons are level 99. That was a good fight. Again, original release, much harder fight, because you don't have tier 4 to help you. Still a very challenging fight and the hardest fight in the series with the remake. Does give you the most insane ability that I've ever seen in the game. This is why I didn't play New Game Plus for this run and why we started a new run completely. Because you can put this on a caster and you just literally win the game. There's no coming back from that. Alright. Unfortunately, that's gonna wrap up our time with this game, I think. I don't really fancy doing a third run right now. Maybe some other time. It was really... I had a great time. I hope you did too. I think it's going to wrap up the stream and our time with Trials of Mana, which means we'll be back with a different game tomorrow. What that is, nobody knows. There are quite a few options on tap. Yeah, the length is great. The post-game really adds some meat to it. And again, there are benefits to doing more than one run. This dungeon was not on our last run. The final bosses are different. Some of the alt bosses are different. I hope everyone has a wonderful Enchanted evening. I had a great time with this game. I hope you do too. I hope you had a great time hanging out. Stream on schedule for tomorrow night. It will be something different, I think, unless I decide midday to just say, hey, let's do the third run. Thanks all for being here. I do appreciate you guys coming by, especially on a Friday night, giving me some of your time. My goodness. Thank you. And I hope to see you tomorrow when we continue our miracle journey through whatever game we're playing. I'd love to hear what you want to see next. I might consider it. I know later on in the month we're going to have a meaty RPG up on our plate again. And of course, you know, I'm really actually enjoying streaming RPGs, so we might just continue that path tomorrow. It's likely. I'll see you guys all next time. Thanks for coming. Like, share, subscribe, and follow me on Twitter for updates on what we're streaming and when we're streaming it. Peace out, y'all. Have a wonderful night. Stay safe. Be cool.